When you see a patient who complains of this syndrome, who is your first point of referral? Would you be sending them to a sleep therapist, a sleep expert?
In my area, it would be neurology. In other areas, it may be a sleep clinic. The one thing about sleep clinics is that they can actually put people in the sleep clinic and monitor what's happening at night and see how often they're waking up. And if they've got periodic limb movement, they can detect that as well, which is good. But there are so few sleep clinics in the UK, and a lot of them are almost totally dedicated to sleep apnea, that it is tricky. Neurology, we really don't have enough neurologists, and when I go over to conferences over in Europe, they have the luxury of having so many specialists in the field. At one point, I think about 10 years ago, there were more sleep clinics in Berlin than there were in the entire UK. So it gives you an idea of the different amount. But a challenge really is knowing who genuinely has knowledge to treat RLS. When as an NHS GP I go onto the electronic referral system, I can type in conditions, and if I put in RLS, it'll come up with a list of local hospitals and so on, where there is a consultant who says they deal with RLS. Unfortunately, most of them, it's almost like they were the last ones to put their name down, and so they got RLS, which nobody else wanted to take, rather than having expertise. We are, on a European basis, trying to set up something called the Expert Finder, which is a website where you can go in and locate clinics which have somebody who genuinely has expertise in RLS. But it's been quite tricky to do, because you suddenly come across sort of multinational GDPR type problems of how you can give information out. The other problem is that the small number of specialists who genuinely have an interest are snowed under. And so we say to them, look, can we put you on the Expert Finder? They go, oh, please don't put me on. I've got more patients than I can cope with already.